Hello, hello, my crafty friends. Hard to believe that it is Monday and halfway through our oh shoot. Moved off of where I needed to be. There I am. Okay. I might need to get that a little bit straighter. So I hope that y'all have had a great weekend. It's Memorial Day. No, President's Day. See, I can't even tell you what day it is. But I'm still here. I needed to work today. It's crazy. All right, almost done sharing, and we're gonna get ready to talk about a few fun things happening. I might have to restart this. We'll see. We'll refresh. Hey, Pat, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Hey, Di. Oh my gosh, Di. I've been working on things, so I got some stuff I need to get into the mail. Trying to not jostle this too much so you guys end up with a headache. All right. Take my hands away. Try not to kill it. Break it. You know, all the things I can do. So we're going to talk about a few things, and I'm hoping this will go, yeah, my system is really acting wonky. I'm going to close out. And we'll just do it this way. Hey, Sue, haven't seen you for a while. This is awesome. All right. So we have some quick things to review, and then we're going to open up the paper pumpkin box that I got, I think, Saturday. I think it showed up Saturday. Not 100% sure. You can tell I'm a little bit challenged on that. Trying to remember. Okay, it is a wonderful day in the neighborhood to join Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator. And to do so, you get your usual kit. I was looking at it here. I was like, okay, this makes more sense. You get to choose your free business supplies. Well, I guess they're free. You don't get that. But you get to choose $125 of product for $99. And you get the new stamp positioner free. And for those of you guys who weren't able to watch it, I do have a video from last week showing how to use this. So it's really awesome to do. And of course, $125. I don't know what the price point will be on that. I do anticipate that it'll be released to people, but not right away. Product of this month is this awesome paper pack. And it is, I'm not a pastels person, but I sure like the rainbow flavor, if you will, of this paper. It's very, very pretty. Mine should be here shortly. I waited for coupons to go live and then to have time to inventory my paper because I used all my coupons on my paper. Great stuff. I also wanted to point out that you may still have a choice of this Fabulous Sayings stamp set because they didn't just like take it off, but I think you can only get one product of the month per order. So I'm not totally sure how that works because I've gotten them each month. So if anybody hasn't gotten them each month and you put in a $75 order, I'd love to hear what your experience is with that because I simply don't have it. I can't tell you. Bonus days is happening. So if you ladies have emails with bonus coupons on them, make sure that you hop on to use them because it's a use them or lose them sort of affair. Here, I'm able to share this now. My poor computer is dying my big computer that I've had for like ever and a day does not have enough room anymore for the updates on the various different programs that I use. It's kind of sad, really. But such is life. All right. Use or lose, so make sure you do not forget about those, okay? You could only get one, Bernice. You tried to order more than one in an order. Well, hello, Jennifer. So that's important if you have bonus day coupons to get on and use those up. And I really like that I get to order last month, like the new supplies are going to be released in March, and then be able to use these to cash in on cardstock, which I go through a lot, so I have to keep a stash on hand. And I actually ran out of pecan pie cutting baskets. Last Chance products have updated, so you want to hop on there. This is like an every other month, so they add new products to Last Chance, and they do deeper discounts on products that have not moved. So it always pays to like check out Last Chance products on a regular basis because things change. In fact, that was where the stamp set came from that I showed last Friday or Thursday or whatever day I showed up last week. Oh, whoops, the stamp positioner, we've already talked about it. That's free. It is easy to use. We experimented with that. Your mini catalog is live. Your January online exclusives, and this is the last couple months of the annual catalog, guys. So be sure to check it out and make sure that you have out of there what you want, because I think January, February, March, April, 30 days. April 31st. Only one. All right, so thank you so much. And last but not least, I need to just remind you that this month's free kit of the month, well, you get the directions if you order $50, and that $50 is that subtotal. $75 gets you into the kit. $100 gets you these cute little wobblies plus embellishments to do the kit. So here's the little sheep. It's a cute little card. You're simply fabulous. And I put wobbles on the head. I was like, these are like perfect for little wobbly things. I don't know. There's probably, thanks, Di. There's probably some cute name for those little gadgets. And I did it so that it would open both ways. I decided I like this part on the left side. So I did them on both. And here's my little sheep. And then I used the bugs, to whom I need to obviously glue down better, because I'm in love with the bugs and these little ladybug embellishments. So I actually need to add ladybug embellishments will be in here if you want to have bugs instead of sheep. You can choose. And let me know what you want, and I'll tailor your kit to you. So here it is, and open up. And by then, I had decided I liked this on the left side. Those ladybugs are so stinking cute and back in stock, or at least they were back in stock. Spread the joy, the little mushroom, and then I used the white gel pen to put little spots on top of the mushrooms. If you've ever seen pictures of the red, they're red, I made them pink. The red mushrooms have some kind of a dot on top of it, but your kit will come all packaged in like this, and it'll have all your papers pre-cut at $75 subtotal and up. So you want to take advantage of that. Get those out of the way. All right, let's check out our paper pumpkin. You know, I try to clean my spot off, and in 2 seconds, it's back to chaos. I know oh, hey, Patty, did you see my message? I had a question about a new possible consultant or demonstrator. If you take a look at it. These are my ask questions. So here it is. This came in. Take my address label, use it as a stamping thing. And I'm really kind of hoping to get a little bit back on track. You know, these first 4 months of the year are pretty dang crazy here. All right. I think that I may have put up the wrong kit for you guys. Give me Shy Shamrock. Let me grab that. The wrong kit being, I think I put up the pink box, which was actually this month and not this next month. Love that it comes in all little pretty tissue, and sometimes I'm lucky enough to get it out of the tissue without tearing the tissue, so I can use the tissue for another package, presents and stuff, and just fold it up. Try to reuse. Oh, good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So here, your color is Shy Shamrock. Here's the little cube that you get, but I'm going to use my regular pad. I don't know. I find it easier to ink on the regular pad than the little tiny dots. Although I do see the purpose of having dots. Oops. Oh my goodness. So let's take a look at what we got. Because Paper Pumpkins, if you are new to Paper Pumpkins, are a kit and you don't know what, they give you like sneak peeks, but you don't really know what the kit's going to be. It's a surprise. So that's kind of fun. So I think I'm going to redo that. I'm going to put the tissue under there and leave it to protect. Here is our stamp set. So every Paper Pumpkin comes with a stamp set. If you're a new subscriber, you get a block. So you actually don't even have to have much to do because everything's in here. Some things never change. Haha, very funny die. And here's your stamp set, which I was going to show you guys something. I have a deal now where I'm trying to not lose stamps. That's kind of a joke, right? Because as Di says, my life is always a hot mess. So I'm going to show you something that somebody taught me. You can ink the stamp up and then stamp it on some paper. You don't take them off the piece of paper, or I'm sorry, don't take them off the plastic sheet. Ink it up, and then you have a set of that, and it shows you how it is on the block. I have another way. So here are our cards, definitely Easter cards, and oh, they are so cute. Oh my goodness. And there's 9 cards. These are actually so cute that I wonder, oh, look at this, you guys. Pretty card fronts. So you know we try to do one, and beautiful envelopes. And there's a blue. Oh, that's the basket. And then here's a yellow, which looks like it's going to be this Easter. You haven't made the candy. You didn't forget about me. It's okay, Di. The world has gone crazy. I have so much stuff like running around in my world. And it looks like the envelopes are all the same. Yep, they're all the same. So I keep these out because, you know, I'm going to share 18, would leave 15 cards. I might not be doing alternatives with this kit because it's so sweet that I may donate it to a cause. All right, get my envelopes out of here. I'm going to put my box out of the way, and we'll just add things as we need to. Well, shoot. Did I put the directions in here? I did. That was silly. We need directions, guys. So, I'm going to try this because I've never done this way before. Somebody had just made a comment to me. I was like, well, I don't know why I haven't done it that way. And you have your hard plastic. And I would do this differently because obviously you're going to waste a lot of paper doing it this particular way. But in the future, oh, it will work. Huh, okay. I just made a copy. Who knows? And gonna take my, I don't know that this solves my original problem, which is the fact that I can't, like I have a whole set of stamps here that I found trying to clean my desk up. I don't think it solves that problem, but it does show me where the stamps go so I can see what stamps are missing, because they're definitely different than what's here. So we have our stamp, we have that, we have our directions, and let's take a peek at what we're going to make. I just want you guys to know, you like knowing what's in the box ahead of time. You mean when I show you, they don't really tell us ahead of time. So that's kind of like the problem. You got to be a little bit of a risk taker, but I post up so many different alternatives, some that I've made, that have come from other players in the game who are just incredibly creative, have the time to create, which, you know, I'm challenged on that, given that I've gone back to work full time. Last 10 years of working, guys. Isn't that exciting? Get Sarah Grace through college. Great, yay. That chicken is gonna turn 18. So people like Jennifer, who are on here, have known Sarah Grace since she was just a little itty bitty and nursing, barely walking. Oh no, Stampin' Up's not full time. When Stampin' Up and Close to My Heart crossed over, when they did that little exchange and Close to My Heart went out of business, the comp plan that is offered by Stampin' Up is back to being team-based, where Close to My Heart was back to being sales-based. I knew that I would need to go back to work. I'm outside of this, Pat, so I do this in between all of Sarah Grace's stuff, which is keeping us busy. I tell you, that girl is one busy person. She is starting to take over her driving on this side of the river, so that's awesome. I know, right, Jennifer? I was talking to Leslie about how absolutely insane that was, that she was going to be 18. So here's this cute little egg. And it's, oh, here it is. I'm like, where, they're showing me this little egg, and I don't know where the egg is at. Now I know where the egg's at. It's on a piece of paper. And I need a little stamp, and I need an egg. Take your choice of your egg. They use the little one with circles. Lock it up. But I'm excited about these. I may get these into the mail. All right, and then just stamp. I hope my head's not in the way. I need to do a little bit better job on that because I'm off the paper there. Bring this closer to me so I can see where I'm going. That's much better. We'll use the one that's actually, yes, we are busy here in our world. It's a little, like I said, it's a little bit crazy. You have to, I wonder if this is, so they give us some cute little twine, pink twine, baker's stuff, baker's twine, but I have this pretty pink ribbon that came with the kit, the Easter paper, which we're going to make some Easter cards next month for our class, for the Stamp It Your Way class. They're really cute, but you're going to need the Easter basket, possibly. Of course, you can use whatever stamps you have. That's sort of the purpose of that. We're going to put our cute little bow on this. Here comes Peter Cottontail. I remember when Sarah Grace loved that song and would not quit singing it. Oh my gosh. There was a point in time if I didn't hear Peter Cottontail, I was happy. I'm sure everybody's kids have got things that absolutely drove you nuts. for a while, she and her dad were into Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And I like Scooby-Doo, but I was done with Scooby-Doo. Yes, that's correct, Di. The big one. So we're going to put our little rabbit ears there. And this is underneath his little paw. So it is not up. But I think it'd look cute if he held it. So I'm actually going to put it on with the little guys. That you can buy these little guys. There's probably somewhere in this mess there is a sheet, a little bag that has the smaller ones and the glue dots. So you don't even have to have adhesive, guys. You can literally get the box. You have your ink pad, you have your adhesive, you have your embellishments, and you could be done. It's that simple. Okay, hello spring, or happy Easter. Here it is. And the one thing is that I guess this makes it a little bit more seeable when you have the background on it. Yeah, only for a little bit, 10 years, and then we will be able to take off. We're, you know, looking at buying like a little, it's a little bit bigger than a teardrop. It's from the same company. And just kind of, we live in the world of absolutely tons and tons of national parks, state parks, you name it, we have it. And I really would like to see a lot of that before I'm too old and decrepit to do so. Liquid glue. So this gun, just so you know, comes with the glue that so you can choose kind of what glue you want to put in this. And you can take the Tombow apart and add it to that. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? And then they have little cute sparkly sequins. They're kind of iridescent-y. Doesn't really say which ones to use. So I'll kind of throw some on here. Sort of wherever. Because they're not really specific. Use this color, use that. But it does say that you use 5. So you can kind of see on here how you would kind of figure out. There you go. So there's one cute little bunny. Now we spend time making alternatives, but I think because my sister is very much into doing Easter cards, and she is a little challenged on her ability to do things with the Williams syndrome, that we would be able to stamp these up and I could take them when I go visit her and make these with her. I'm not sure either. And so Teardrop makes another, like a step up from it that has those, has like a bathroom in it, because my criteria was it has to have a bathroom. I don't care. I am not wandering out in the middle of Timbuktu to go find a bathroom. Nope. And the kitchen is inside and not, you know, how do you lift the back of that up? So you can look at it and find the extra. Whoops, I need the green one. So that's pretty cute. Yeah, so for Paper Pumpkin this time, because this is so perfect for what she wants to do, loves to do, I just love seeing the cards. Well, hello. Amen to what, Di? The not wandering around in the middle of the night. Yeah, you all know that once I've gone to sleep that I need to have a couple cups of coffee to be functional. So me wandering around half asleep outside is not a good plan. And then there's some cute little leaves here, sprigs, for lack of a better term. And we're going to need some sprigs here. And we're going to need some cute little 3 of these little flowers. So it's really easy. Oh, I can see that I actually need 4 of these sprigs, but I'm also going to need this for the next one. So I need to have 1 more of these guys. And I did put them away. So I'm going to punch this out and just get rid of the extra. I need this, and I wanted to check. Is there 3 of those in a... Yep, there's 3 in there. Put that back up. Here's our basket, and here's that. So like really easy, and they come with the glue dots, and so feel free to use glue dots. I tend not to follow the directions. I go rogue a lot. I encourage people to go rogue. And this has 2 little flowers up here, and they've done it a little bit differently. I'm going to put them together like they're supposed to be a bouquet. Thank you very much, Di. I love you and Bernice. Can keep me on top of things. And so I'm going to put this on a little bit closer to the spring. And then we have 1 flower on the bottom here. But you should take a look at it, Jennifer, because it's just a little bit bigger. You don't have to have, you can cook inside, and you can go to the bathroom inside. That's like important. And big enough for our little creatures. So I put this on a little bit differently. I have the wrong flowers. So you want to make sure you check your flowers just to make sure that they fit. And I have some overlap that I don't want to be saggy. No saggy bits, right, Di? So I'm going to take both parts off, and I'm going to slide this under, and I'll pop it up and see I have that too, and I want to make sure that that doesn't. So what have you all been doing this weekend? We put up curtains. I decided I didn't want blinds in the master bedroom now that we have the new window in. So we got curtains and shears and all that, and we put them up. So there's card number 2. These are great. You have to make time to do them so that you don't get all, you know, out of line here. So you need to have 4 that kind of, I don't know, pinky. They say these are pink, but they're really not super pink. They're clear. And just decorate away, because you have 6. You need 6 on this one, which doesn't always sit well with me. I like odd numbers, but so we did that today. Yesterday we did menu planning. That was our big thing. I feel like there should be a little bow on this. What do you guys think? Maybe a little tiny bow on this. They don't have it, but you know, chicken orzo soup, that sounds amazing. Moving rooms around in your house. In your daughter's house or your house? Do they live with you? I think I saw some pictures that were posted up of like a gender reveal. Did you guys do a gender reveal? I'm going to get rid of this and put this cute little bow in there instead. Look, I think the bow is better. And I get to only have 5 embellishments. That makes my heart happy. 5 is even, or odd numbers are the magic. And last card, but not least, is this cutie patootie. They're going to be in your basement. Okay, this is good. I think we're going to see lots more multi-generational living. I think the economy is going to necessitate that. I was looking at like kind of prepping ourselves. Okay, so Grace is going to go off to college maybe, but she could go to college here. And holy mackerel, you guys, it is a whole nother ball game. I don't know how they do it. I mean, when I was in college, rent was like $500, and then you'd split it between everybody that lived in the place with you, and now it's like holy bananas. So here's your eggs going down here. This little guy is going to have, you can see anything with that kind of like little hexagon is these cute little bits. So I do think that we are going to see a whole bunch more of that, because, you know, she's not going to be able to. Yeah, I thought I saw the gender reveal. It's so exciting for everybody. So we're anticipating, you know, she might go away to a college, but we're anticipating that should she stay in the area to go to college, if they have a dorm situation, I think it would be good for her to go try it on her own. But I also think, okay, before you put that down, there's a bunch of grass right here. So don't do that before you bought it. Yes, it makes sense for them to come. So here, my craft room, although I'm not really to give it up, I mean, if push came to shove, we could, you know, have my craft stuff move into the 2 rooms and be there. So it wouldn't be like the end of the world, but we could do that. All right, this grass stamp has lots of uses. I can see myself using this for more than just this. That's a good grass stamp. Now put your basket on it. And your other egg that you stamped, that I ended up stamping. Oh, I put it back into here. Well, they always give you extra pieces of the things that you... That's a little close. It'll be all right. I could see her just staying here. It just makes sense cost-wise for her to do that. It is exciting. I can't believe you're going to be a grandma. All right, so then we're going to take this and we're going to use our last sentiment, which is hello friend. And it's really one of those fun ones that's tiny, and you could add it to the front of any card. I need to buy some more of these little itty bitty ones like this. 733, thank you, die. All right, I have 3 numbers over here, courtesy of random number dot whatever org or .com, whatever it is. Still, this is the last. It's not the last because I got a couple extra when they went on major sale. But this is the chamois from Close to My Heart. And boy, it has lasted. You're not sure you're ready? Yes, and then there's all the stuff that nobody tells you about parenting. Like you're going to be doing it forever. That it doesn't end when they grow up or turn 18. So Grace was just in here talking to me about her summer plans of trying to go to school, trying to work 3 jobs now. 3 jobs. Di, I think you might be right on the money. I think, yeah, Diane, you are right on the money. I need to, Diane. And since I'm already getting a box ready for you again, let's see, we have 18, 16, 11 from Pat, 6 from Sue, 18 from Patty. Any more numbers going to go up? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I can tie those. and sometimes I cannot. Do you know which one you want, Di? And again, I firmly believe glue dots are the way to go when it comes to gluing things onto. There we go. Super cute. And then it says add some flowers. Wow, these are really cute, guys. I like this. Like somebody just threw a handful of flowers around. And they're bright, happy flowers. I always think of yellow as being a happy color. 5 from Jennifer. Okay, so Jennifer, you're going to be the winner. Sue, you were so close. One down and you would have been it. And then my next, who is 18? Who was 18, guys? I know I saw an 18 go by. Ah. My little brush, and look at that, and you're done. So in a half an hour with, you know, precursors of all the other stuff that I threw out as far as our Stamp It Your Way class and all of that fun stuff that you get. And this actually doesn't have any, so this one's not even supposed to have any of these cute little sequins on here, but you know, girls gotta have bling. Girls gotta have bling. All right, Pat. So Patty was it, and Jennifer was it. So Patty, Jennifer, and Di. Di, don't worry about it because I've got a box that's almost ready to go out for you. But Jennifer and Patty, please message me your addresses, and I will get these mailed to you. And thank you, everybody, for joining. And again, don't forget to use those crazy coupons. Go look at Last Chance. They added a ton of stuff up there and added additional discounts to other things that were already there. And we will see you all on Thursday. I don't think I have any conflicts. My sister's here, but I'm pretty sure I'm good. Take care, guys. Can you just buy the February kit? Yeah. If I have ones that are left over, Pat, the answer is yes, you can buy it. Yes, ma'am. And I'll send you what the pricing is on it. I'll talk to you soon.